Arthur.
Coming as you should do. Using your carriage for once, like a gentleman, instead of walking everywhere.
Lucky we should arrive at the same moment, then. Well, you wouldn't have noticed that I'm more of a gentleman than usual this evening.
Yes, I should. I'm sure I should.
Sensical girl.
Oh, it was the greatest surprise, and really quite the finest you could wish for. Not a grand, but a large-sized square one, a very elegant-looking instrument, and it arrived just yesterday without any direction. Jane herself was quite at a loss who it could be from.
What a mystery.
Ah, but now we conclude it could only be from one quarter, do we not, Jane? For who else could it be from but Colonel Campbell? I declare, I don't know when I heard
What are they talking about?
more satisfaction.
It seems that some mysterious person has made Miss Fairfax the present of a pianoforte.
Now she has the new one, there will be no stopping.
Why do you smile?
Nay, why do you?
Sheet music.
I smile because you smile. Why, do you suspect something? If Colonel Campbell is not the giver, who can be?
I most dearly love them.
What do you say to Mr. Dixon? I cannot help suspecting that he may have had the misfortune to fall in love with her.
You're sure it couldn't have come from the Colonel?
If it was the Colonel, she would have guessed at once and not been puzzled. I have no doubt at all it was an offering of love.
An offering of love?
But only in the school.
You have convinced me. I believe it was.
It was early in the month of May. Down by the green fields I chanced to stray. I
heard a young maiden sigh and say that the man she loved had strayed away.
Oh, Father, Father, build me a boat.
For it's over to Ireland I'm yearning to float.
To search for my true love through tempest and storm.
For I know in her arms I'm safe from all harm.
Oh, no, I thank you, but you've had quite enough from me.
Miss Fairfax, would you give us the great pleasure of hearing you?
Yes, if you wish, Mr. Knightley.
Ah, Miss Smith. Keeping well, I trust. No more shreds.
No, I'm very well now, thank you, Mr. Perry.
I should have been here a week tomorrow, half my time. And never knew days fly so fast.
Perhaps you now regret spending one of them in having your hair cut.
No, that is no subject of regret.
What's the matter?
Oh, I was struck by... Really, Miss Fairfax has done her hair in so very odd a way. I never saw anything so outre. I must go and ask her whether it's an Irish fashion. Shall I?
No, you shouldn't.
Yes, I will. You shall see how she takes it. See whether she blushes.
Do excuse me, Miss Baines. I have been making discoveries, Emma. Did you know that Miss Bates and Miss Fairfax came here in Mr. Knightley's own carriage and are to go home again the same way? Well, is that not a very marked attention from Mr. Knightley, who never uses his carriage for himself?
Yes, it is, but it is just the sort of kindness I would expect from him. He's not a gallant man, but he's a very humane one.
When on my charmer's breast repose.
And I would love you all the day.
Every night we
What do you say to Mr. Knightley and Miss Fairfax?
No. Cut my little nephew Henry out of inheriting Donwell. Never. Besides, he does not care about Jane Fairfax.
Yes, that would be delightful.
In the way of love, I'm sure he does not.
He is a great admirer of her talents. What if he should have sent for this pianoforte?
One tiny one, I insist. I absolutely insist.
My dear sir, I must intervene. If Miss Fairfax says she is tired, then we should have the courtesy to believe her. Would you have her sing herself hoarse? Come, Miss Fairfax, you have earned a rest.
Thank you.
Miss Woodhouse, I have come here determined to dance, and nothing will satisfy me but that you and I shall show the way. Will you?
With pleasure. But what about little Henry?
So obliged to you for your visit. Jane will be so pleased to show you the new instrument. Mr. Frank Churchill is here already, fastening the rivet of my mother's spectacles. He really is so big. Pray take care, Miss Woodhouse. Remember the step at the turning. Remember the step, Miss Smith, the step at the turning.
Ah, this is a pleasure. You find me occupied in trying to be useful. The pianoforte would not stand steady. You see, we've been wedging it with paper. Will you try it now, Miss Fairfax? Just a few notes. Ah, yes. You hear that softness in the upper notes? Just what those in Mr. Dixon's party particularly prized.
I think it is such a fine instrument and suits Jane's style of playing very well.
Mr. Dixon, I believe, valued that tone particularly.
It isn't fair. Don't distress her.
Oh, what felicity to hear that tune again. If I mistake not, that was danced at Weymouth. Ah, here's something new. A set of Irish melodies. Well, that was thoughtful of whoever sent the instrument. That betokens true affection, I believe. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Our ball is arranged for next Saturday at the Crown. My father is all enthusiasm. I have received permission from Enscombe to extend my stay, so I shall hope to see you all there. And Miss Woodhouse, I hope it is not too soon to secure you for the first 2 dances of the evening.